So we're gonna charge. Hello guys, so this video I'm gonna name it The Inconveniency of Tesla. So you guys see, pay attention right here. In the beginning of my video I recorded I only had 38 miles left and about 14% left. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. So you guys see there I 9 hours remaining to fully charge. That's not good. Do I really want to be stuck here for 9 hours? No. You guys see there, that's a Tesla charger right there. That's what it is using to charge, right? And this is what I want to show you guys. Okay, so if we go to the map, right, this is where I'm at right now, and this is where currently there's a charger. So anytime that you wanna find a charger, it's really easy, and I give it to Tesla for doing this. So you basically go here, click on there, and it's gonna pop up everything, right? You have the option to select 2, 1, 2, and 3, right? Right now, currently the one where I'm at, it's a charger for a number 2 charger, right? Oh no, wait, it's a number 1 charger. That's the smallest one they have, right? So it's a category 1 charger. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. A category 1, it's gonna take that long to fully charge your car. And this is only the low mile range Tesla, the 260 mile range Tesla. So if you're talking about charging the 360 or 400 plus mile range, you're talking about probably 12 hours, right? Okay, so let's take that out. Okay, we take that out, and we have less options. So let's go here. If you guys see here, this is what it's called, a destination charger. Okay, destination charger is going to be a category 2. Those I have charged in those in California, and that one doesn't take 9 hours, but it's gonna take about 4 to 6 hours to fully charge. So those are good. Let's say if you go if you're staying at a hotel, a lot of hotels have that type of chargers, and it looks bigger than that one. So it's maybe double the size or triple the size of that one. And then, but like I said, it's still gonna take 4 to 6 hours. So do you still wanna take 4 to 6 hours to charge somewhere? No, unless you're staying somewhere and sleeping. Yeah, sure. So now we take that one away. Now we only have the category 3, right, which is superchargers. The supercharger is what is actually gonna take only 40 minutes to fully charge, meaning from 0 to 100%, or close to 0 to 100%. Obviously, also depending on what mile range Tesla you have. So you have this one is the 260 mile. This one's gonna take about 40-50 minutes, and 360 mile probably up to 1 hour. And I don't know if there's any higher than that, but that's just an about. Another thing is, like, let's say you go to any of these superchargers, you actually have to so the superchargers are rated for like 150 to 150 kilowatts of charge, right, per minute or mile, I don't know, whatever. Let's say there's 12. When you get to the supercharger station, if there's 10 Teslas charging at the same time, that 150 or 250 is gonna drop significantly to like 90, 60. As long as it's above like 67 kilowatts, it's still gonna charge about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour. But once you have less kilowatts, like sometimes it goes, I've seen it go as low as like 30, 20, 26. it's gonna take a little bit longer, but it still is a supercharger, and it's still gonna take pretty quick, maybe an extra 10-20 minutes to charge. But yeah, that's only category 3 superchargers. So if you plan to get a Tesla, my advice is that's something that you definitely have to think about, because it is inconvenient. Luckily I live in Chicago, and in Chicago there's plenty around. This is about maybe 10 miles, so they're not that far from where I live, right? The ones that you see here, they're really expensive because those are the ones closer to downtown. It's still cheaper than gas, regular gas, obviously, but I know that I've used this one a lot, the one on Elston. And if you guys see, they actually have a schedule. So the cheapest is from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. and 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And yes, that hell yeah, it's cheap. I mean, no, never mind. No, it's not cheap. It's still pretty pricey. Let's say you go to the one here. If you guys see here, it's 27 on overnight, pretty much. You definitely don't want to charge between 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is still cheaper than gas, but believe me, the difference that you're gonna see is double. So like, while you're paying overnight to charge a supercharge, it'll be like $12 for this one that's 260 miles. But when you're charging on the peak hours, it's shit like $30 to charge. So it's like pretty much double, a little bit over double. So just giving you guys a heads up. So hell yeah, it's freaking great when you go into a charger and it's only $12 to fully charge the car. Like, that's freaking awesome. So this is just showing you guys here in the city locally. So don't be fooled when, I don't know, I don't know how the buying experience is at Tesla, but I don't know if they tell you, oh look, you have all of these options. But yeah, you're gonna, like, when on these little ones, these gray ones, yeah, you're looking at hours of charging. So you definitely don't want that. It's really inconvenient. So the reality is supercharging. That's the fast way of charging. I've heard that supercharging too much messes up the battery. I don't know if that's true. Yeah. So I just wanted to make this video to show you guys the reality of what it is like to charge a Tesla. So I gotta say though, Tesla, to me, Tesla has everything the right way. I know that it's kind of inconvenient, but still, charging in 40-50 minutes is still not bad. I don't know how Kia, all the other car makers do it, because I don't see any of those chargers. So maybe one day I'll get just test drive a Kia, and because I had the option to drive one, but I was like, nah, I'm already familiar with Tesla, so I didn't want to get one. So it depends on the lifestyle of the people. Some people live in Chicago and they literally don't drive. They only stay in this area of Chicago, like downtown area. So obviously those people, it's not gonna be inconvenient for them, because they're really never gonna travel more than like 50 miles a day. So that's not an issue. Also, if you get one of those second category chargers, you can get those installed in your garage. So you can go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, car is gonna be fully charged. So I definitely don't see an issue with doing that. But like I said, when it comes to like you actually driving the car, I don't think Tesla is a car really for everyone when it comes to really driving a car like a lot of miles. I drove all the way to California. If you guys see, the Tesla network is pretty good. But you know, when you are obviously traveling like far away, I drove from Chicago to California. So when you're on the highway, this looks close, right? But actually, like from here to here is actually like you're talking about a few hundred miles or 100 miles. So when you're driving on the highway, you definitely don't want to wait too long, because let's say you're somewhere here and you're like, shit, I gotta charge. But to make it to this supercharger, it's like 100 miles away, but you only have 80 miles. Or even if you have 110 miles, right, left on your battery, most likely you're not gonna make it here, because you gotta keep in mind, Teslas, you're using the battery, you're using the radio, you're using the lights. It's actually not really gonna be what's telling you here, because you're draining more battery than just driving it. So then you might have to drive back here and charge, because you know you're not gonna make it here. And I'm telling you, because last month that I drove to Arkansas, that happened to me. It wasn't because I waited too long. I was driving too fast. And that's another thing. If you have a heavy foot, when you're driving above 70 miles an hour, it's gonna drain your battery. Like, you're talking about drain. And another thing was, like, when you're driving and you're driving on standard mode and not the chill mode. Standard mode is gonna, that's like full power, right? Full acceleration. That really drains your battery. So you're gonna have to drive in chill mode. You're gonna have to turn off your lights. You're gonna have to turn down the radio, because if you wanna make it to the next location. But if you're a driver like me, drives like a dumbass and likes to step on the gas or accelerator, yeah, you really gotta watch out for that. If you drive around 60 and below, it really does last mostly what this is telling you. But it's still, the ratio that it's sucking up the battery, it's a little bit more than really what it's telling you there. Like, I'm gonna say if you're driving normal, it's gonna be like 1.2 miles really, then per mile that it's really driving. If you drive like fast, it's for every mile that you drive, it's actually gonna drain 2 miles here. So you gotta watch out for that too. So yeah, this is just a video. I would say this is the only inconvenience about Teslas. And if you guys pay attention, I've been talking for like 12 minutes so far, and it says it hasn't charged pretty much anything. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to an actual supercharger, and I'm going to one alright guys, so yeah, I wanted to show you guys. And for sure, any of these superchargers category 3, any of those is really gonna take you 40 minutes to fully charge the battery. So in 40 minutes this will go all the way to green. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And like I said, so far I think this is the major inconvenience about having a Tesla. So other than that, I know people complain about, oh, the interior's cheap, blah blah blah, but I mean, damn, I driven this bad boy to California. My brother's been in it, and trust me, my brother complains a lot about, oh, my back and this and that, but he actually was like, oh, these seats are pretty comfortable. So he didn't go to California with me, but he went to Arkansas, and we drove like 15 hours, because I went to Arkansas and then back to St. Louis, and he actually didn't complain for once. So another thing people complain about is like, oh, there's gaps on the body panels, and yeah, but I don't give a shit. You're driving a Tesla. Tesla's like an iPhone. Like, they suck, but like, people like them, they drive them, and they're cool with it. So I guess some people don't care about those little things, but for sure, the whole charging thing, it's a major thing for sure. It's a major inconvenience. But like I said, if I'm being honest with you, it's definitely, a Tesla definitely doesn't suit for everyone's needs. So I definitely still love gas cars. So yeah.